Hello everyone, welcome to my political journalism news channel. The story for today is Russian oligarch Roman Abramovich's expensive fleet of private jets and his gargantuan $830 million superyacht are on the move. Past data shows two of the billionaire's planes, including a Boeing 787 Dreamliner estimated to be worth $500 million, landing and taking off in quick succession from various airports in Russia, Israel, Turkey and the United Arab Emirates. Mr. Abramovich, who has an estimated net worth of $17 billion, is one of only a handful of people to privately own a Dreamliner, which he bought off the rack in 2018 for an estimated $339 million and then upgraded with a plush $137 million interior fit-out, according to flight data on the Twitter account Russian Oligarch Jets. On March 4, Mr. Abramovich's Dreamliner departed from Dubai in the UAE and flew to Moscow. It stayed on the tarmac in Russia for only a matter of hours, before turning around and flying back to Jebel Ali, the location of Dubai's second airport. Dubai, a longtime favorite holiday and business destination for Russia's elite, has become even more of a magnet for Russian oligarchs in the face of US-led sanctions. According to a New York Times, at least 38 businessmen or officials linked to Vladimir Putin own dozens of properties in Dubai valued at more than $436 million. Last week the Financial Action Task Force, a global financial crime watchdog, added the UAE to a grey money laundering watch list, meaning Dubai and the 6 other Emirates in the oil-rich Gulf state will come under closer financial scrutiny. Mr. Abramovich's superyacht Solaris has been heading east through the Mediterranean the past week, with a destination unknown. Meanwhile, Mr. Abramovich's other plane, a Gulfstream G650 which typically costs around $90 million, has also been making trips above the Mediterranean Sea. On March 5 it flew from the Turkish capital Ankara to Istanbul. 6 days later, it took off from Istanbul and touched down in Moscow. Inside of 24 hours, the Gulfstream had departed Moscow and landed in Tel Aviv, Israel, a country which granted him citizenship in 2018 after his visa status in the UK became uncertain, and where he reportedly owns a hotel on the Mediterranean coast. Today the Gulfstream has made a series of rapid flights, from Tel Aviv to Istanbul and then touching down in Moscow just before 2:30 p.m. AEST. None of the countries central to Mr. Abramovich's air and sea transport shuttle runs, Israel, Turkey and the UAE, have imposed financial sanctions against Russia. The airspace options for Mr. Abramovich's jets are also limited, with all 27 EU countries, as well as Albania, Canada, Norway, Switzerland, Iceland, the UK, and the US, banning Russian flights. Last week the UK government swooped in with sanctions to freeze assets held by Mr. Abramovich, who has denied he has historical close ties to former KGB agent and now Russian. Mr. Abramovich tried to fast-track the sale of his beloved Chelsea FC after Russia invaded Ukraine, but the sanctions have complicated those plans. That is all for today news. Thank you for watching to my channel. Please be sure to leave your comment and subscribe below for more news update.